Okay, it's July 1st, 2012. It's our last summer in high school, I guess. We're going to be seniors this year. And so we decided to make a list of 30 things, what to do and not to do in high school, kind of what we learned on our way throughout high school.
Obviously, I'm Allie, because this is for me and Emily.
We're going to feel so stupid when we watch this again. We're just
Yeah.
going to be like, oh my god.
Okay, I'm starting out. First thing, figure out where you fit in. If you don't fit in, that's okay too. Be an individual.
Number 2 is go find your person. What I've learned is I found my person, obviously, Ally Watts. I guess what I've learned in high school is that having one friend who understands you on a level that nobody else does is better than having a large group of friends who don't really care about you and are not there for you and aren't gonna, be there for you for a long time. So
The third thing is don't let boys get in the way of your friendships. Nothing is worse than a boy making everything just deteriorate between you and a friend. So just don't do it.
don't let anybody try to tear you down. Your most okay, I just read that wrong. Don't let anybody try to tear down your most important relationships, and like your family and your person. Don't let anybody get in the way of that, because most likely, especially your family, they're going to be there for you forever no matter what. So it's really important.
And just a side note, if your person is getting in the way of your family, you need a new person. Fifth, be open to change. If it's for the better, it's for the what? To change if it's for the better. If it's for the worse, learn from it. But always remember who you are. So if you're gonna change for the better, just remember the foundation of what you're changing from.
6, grades are important, but they're not your life. Getting good grades makes you feel better and confident about yourself as well as the people around you. Freshman year, I had a lot of difficulties with school. I failed my math class and I had really bad grades, and so that kind of why are you laughing? That's not funny.
I'm not laughing
Okay.
at you, I'm sorry.
It's just having bad grades makes kind of everything worse in your life, because it makes things bad with your family, and then in return you're kind of grumpy towards your friends. And so I turned that around sophomore year, and it made high school a lot easier. Grades aren't everything, but they are important.
Build relationships with teachers. They're your biggest help. And even if they don't show it, they probably care. Except for Miss Saul. She really doesn't care.
I hope she doesn't see this someday.
Well, hopefully she does before this ever gets revealed in a history museum.
Okay. Number 8. High school gets easier, but life doesn't. Make the best of it.
Oh. I'm like, where are we? Be nice to everybody, online and off. You may not know it, but they're in the same place you are. Being a bully, no matter where you are in life, is not cool. Mm-mm. And
Wise words of Ally Watts.
it is real late, and
It is 1:32 a.m. to be exact.
And so basically here's what I have to say about that one. You go through the same things that we all do, and being a bully to someone because they've got a worse case of whatever doesn't make you any better than them.
Number 10. Music can cure all ails. Let it help you. I don't know if that's true for everybody, but it's definitely been true for me. Making music, playing guitar, and most definitely listening to music has helped me through pretty much everything in high school. Just being able to relate to somebody who's singing to you and whatever. It's a really good feeling to know that somebody else feels the way you do.
Don't use past mistakes as a crutch. Use them as motivation. Don't ever use something that happened to you as an excuse to be mean or an excuse for why you failed. Just let it help you succeed and help you change your ways.
Number 12. Probably going to regret saying this. Your parents may be annoying, but they have your best interest in mind, and they love you. You may not like it, but their intuition is normally right. I have learned this firsthand. My mom has really great intuition. She is
like Jedi Master of the universe.
She has told me twice about some friends that I had that she just did not feel good about, and she didn't really want me being friends with them. But of course, being a teenager, you don't really listen to your parents, and I found out the hard way both times that she was right. So listen to your parents. They love you, and they just want what's best for you. So
stand up for yourself. Seriously, you are you. You know who you are. And if someone's willing to hurt you for it, don't be afraid to show them what you are made of.
Number 14, be young. Don't let society make you feel like you have to grow up fast. That's a huge thing that I've personally felt in high school, is that everybody wants to be adults. They want to, drink, and they want to party, and they want to live on their own, but it's not as easy as you think. Like, my sister is at the point where she's living on her own and doing all that stuff, and it's a real struggle. So just be young and enjoy being young and enjoy having the freedom to not have to worry about a lot of stuff.
Stay a virgin. I mean, personally, I have, so what up? And I feel good about myself because I know I'm not being used as an object. I know that I'm staying true to what I believe. And even if it's part of your faith or even if it's not, it's just probably the best decision you can make because it's high school. You're not in love. And if you are,
you're still not in love.
You're still not in love.
All right, number 16. Have fun, but stay responsible. Bad things can lead you down the wrong path. You're not invincible. YOLO is not an excuse. It is a way of life. That is definitely true. Me and Ally Watts have both done some bad things, and it's led us down the wrong path. Fortunately, we're on the right path now. And just stay responsible because you don't want something that you did in high school to ruin the rest of your life.
Where are we? 17. That looks like a 4.
I
know. Pass the courses that are mandatory, but try new things and find out what you love. It will shape your future. Just don't be afraid to try something new because you might find out how awesome it is to your life. And I know personally, working in one special needs class has definitely made me think about that as my future, and if I watch this in however many years and that's where I am, I'm gonna be like, wow, Allie, you were an awesome summer
fortune teller.
Yeah.
Are you done? Okay.
Yeah.
18. Just because you make a decision doesn't mean you can't go back on it to make another one. Definitely true. I've made a lot of bad decisions, and I have made up for them with making good decisions. So don't tear yourself up over a bad decision you made because you can always make it right with a better decision.
In other words, don't think that because you do something once you have to keep doing it. You can always change who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't change who you are because you're probably awesome.
I know I am.
Where are we? Oh, don't let anyone change what you believe in. You probably have awesome beliefs, and if you don't, still you're you, and you deserve to have an opinion in this world too, and you deserve to be heard. And even if people don't like what they hear, that was cute. they don't have a decision in your life, so just be you. Don't let anyone change that.
Oh, I could cry after that. That's so touching.
You're
Except for the
welcome.
burp in the middle of it. 20. Don't take the bait. Don't let somebody get to you. You know who you are. I think that's pretty much well said. You know who you are. Don't let people tell you what to think. I know that's a really hard thing in high school because you want to fit in and you want to be cool, but you know who you are. You know what you believe in. just stay true to that.
Try new things. Seriously, just try new things. Like,
Maybe
if
not
you-
bad things. I mean,
yeah, always do good things. Make good decisions.
like join the debate team.
And if
Or run for president.
I don't want to join the debate team. Here's my argument as to why.
We'll get clever over here.
And if you don't like what you're trying, don't be a quitter, but I mean, don't make yourself unhappy because you tried it. You might find something you love.
22. Surround yourself with people who are out to make you smile. That is probably one of the things that was hardest for me to learn because I surrounded myself with bad people for a while that didn't really care about me. They just cared about themselves. And Ellie Watts here is not that person. She's my best friend.
I love her and I want her to pour her heart out to me.
Just surround yourself with people who can make you smile. If that's friends, if it's family, if it's music, whatever. Do that. Do what makes you happy and don't let people make you frown.
23. Build relationships, not statuses. You're in high school and you need something that lasts longer than a click away. Like, I mean, a boyfriend's not forever, and especially in high school, he's not forever. Make a relationship out of what you have and not a status. Don't be in a relationship if you're not into the relationship. And that might not make a whole lot of sense, but it makes sense to me, and that's all that matters.
All right. 24. Welcome new people with open arms. It's not really... That wasn't easy to do for me because I'm really awkward and shy. I'm better than I was before when I first started high school, but it's a really good thing because you get to meet new people and you just get to learn how to interact with all sorts of people. So
Make mistakes and always learn from them. You're a teenager. You're going to make mistakes.
I mean, it's written in the books. Like, from the day you're born, you're going to make mistakes.
I mean, even if I'm going to go all religionist on you. I mean, I'm not a literate teacher. Religion on you. You were born to sin, and that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. But if you're not going to learn from them, if you're going to keep making those mistakes, then what was the point? And that's my spiel.
26. Make someone's day. It's the best feeling ever. I don't know. I've been on both ends. I've been the person who has made someone else's day, whether it's a friend or a stranger. Either way, it feels great knowing that you made someone smile or laugh or, made them feel better in some way. And I've been the person who has been...
Whose day has been made.
Yeah, whose day has been made. And it feels really great to be the other person, too. Especially if you're having a bad day and you feel like nobody cares about you, which you'll probably have often in high school because that's just the way things are. And it's just really nice when especially a stranger can make you smile and make you laugh. So, make someone's day.
And same make someone's day thing. You don't know what they're going through, so giving them a simple smile could be the greatest gift ever. And then 27 is find a hobby or something you enjoy to help relieve the stress of life. Believe me, it's not going to be something easy to find for most people because they're still figuring out who they are and what they love and stuff. But find something that can take your mind off of that boy who's talking to the other girl for 5 minutes because it makes everything so much better.
What is your thing that you do that takes away from your...
I draw.
You draw.
And paint. And she will tell you about hers.
I play music, and that took me a long time to find and to realize I actually enjoyed it. And listening to music is a really big thing, too. And also just, I don't know if this is a hobby. This is probably going to sound weird, but sometimes being alone is, like, the best thing you can do for yourself because you give yourself time to think and, like, you learn how to self-soothe yourself. And that's something that I've learned, and it's really good because you don't want to depend on people. And I feel like I'm going off on a rant, so let's go on to the next one. Go into high school with low expectations. It makes it that much better. I mean, when we went to high school, we had pretty high expectations, and things didn't really turn out the way we thought. So,
High school will be a lot better if you just roll with it and you don't expect everything to go your way, because that's life. Not everything will go your way. Not everything in school will go your way. So if you just roll with what goes on, you're that much happier because you are that much more surprised.
especially like freshman year for a lot of people, and myself included, it's like freshman year sucks. Like, you're in a new school, new people, and you're figuring out, this is the time in your life where you're figuring out what you're going to do and who you're going to be, and that's a really big thing to go through. So,
29. Just remember that life goes on. That boy talking to that girl is not the end of the world. Whatever's going on at home is not the end of the world. Whatever goes on in your life is not the end of the world. Life moves on for you, and everything will eventually get better.
and it's a very sad thing when somebody takes their life because they feel like they can't deal with what's happened in their life. And I've seen other people whose life is taken away from them when they're so young and they never had a chance to live. And that's a very sad thing when people feel like they can't deal with what's going on, because there is somebody out there who will listen. There's even if it's like a therapist, like there's somebody who's going to listen. And I don't it's a